Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Justin Murphy's War Party. This is a book I backed not too long ago, and it got here pretty quick. And just the actual presentation of the book and the physical, the physicality of the book, it was awesome. It came wrapped in a Gemini mailer, boarded, bagged, everything. And the way he just has this campaign set up, it's pretty original. I haven't seen anybody do what he's doing. He's basically doing 6 issues, and then he shipped and fulfilled the first 3. So, it kind of helps the story, last a little longer. And it's fun because it's a little more episodic. And it gives you something to look forward to in the future. So, I actually backed the book, and then I also backed this handbook too. So another cool thing is the campaign is always kind of amorphous in a way where it's changing, and he's adding things to it, and you can just, order more stuff as you want, and to be honest, as I was reading the story, I kind of want to pick up more stuff. So, like this right here, he's just got this really cool doll that he's doing of one of the main characters, Diane, I believe that's her name, and this really cool slipcase that I want that a lot. And the art on there is just fantastic, gorgeous art. And then also there's this motion comic that I want to watch. It's even though I read it, I still want to check it out. It has like voice actors and sound and everything, a movement. I think it would be fun to just crack a beer and check that out. So he's got some other stuff in here, Claiborne and Holidays. So those look really cool. So yeah, with the book, like I was saying, it's a different type of campaign. He released the first 3, and it was a really engaging story. This is the first one right here. And if you guys are familiar with, it's like the Spanish, French War, I believe, or the Indian War and the French War, about 1700s, around the time of, if you guys ever seen Last of the Mohicans, it definitely had a feel of that movie. I think even Michael Mann, if they made a movie of this, he'd be perfect. And I mean, obviously he could do it. He did that. He also did this movie called The Keep with Ian McKellen and Gabriel Byrne. That kind of it went under the radar, but it's a supernatural, what is it, Holocaust type movie with Nazi mysticism. Crazy movie. But anyway, I know he could handle this. It's basically on the the frontier, and there's a lot of bloodshed. It's a brutal time period. I myself am doing a Western. There's a lot of Western books out right now, so it was kind of fresh to see a book in this time period. There was another book I used to read called Manifest Destiny, where it had Lewis and Clark in there, similar time period. And it's a frontier. It's a trailblazing time, and it's really cool to see that. Right here, the story basically starts off with this man, James Ashworth, and his family is basically something happens to him, and he's basically trying to find out what happened to him, and he's on a quest to set things right. You kind of go into that with this book, and then the second one, I don't want to spoil too much of this because it's going to take a lot of the fun out of it. But the art in here is fantastic. I love this cover. It matches the story of what's going on in this specific issue. I love the creature design in here. The wolves, I love them, man. They remind me of The Howling, the first movie that I think it was Rob Bottin designed from The Thing, and the other cool movies that a lot of fans like. And it was also directed by the guy that did Gremlins, and yeah, that's why I like this the werewolf design in here. And the story, it doesn't it builds. It's a slow building story, and then once it hits, it really hits, and it really starts to pay off too. And it's very engaging. It kept me at the edge of my seat the whole time. Let me show you a little bit of artwork from the book. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's this scene right here where the wolf takes shape. It's just this double page spread right here. I love that. Yeah, and there's a lot of werewolf books in here, in Comicsgate. And personally, me, I don't tire of them. I love werewolves. I can never get enough. So I hope it never ends. But I think the way he did it is fantastic. He actually made the it's not just werewolves, but there's going to be, obviously it's a war party. That's the name of the book. There's going to be different werebeasts in here, and the way he explains it in this handbook, it really goes into detail organically, naturally, you know, spiritually about how this could actually, you know, happen. And I haven't seen in recent memory like a way for, you know, in a movie or any form of multimedia where they explain it like that. And he did it. He did a great job of doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I love this is all one good story, but he ended it on a strong note. This last book was my favorite, man. Oh man. I just, you know, I just get like giddy like thinking about it. Let me just show you one of these pages right here. Look at that double pager. Cannon dude just takes the dude's head off. It's ripping the fort apart. James Ashworth right here, man. So yeah, this book right here, definitely gonna give it a 2 horns way up. You guys definitely check it out. You do not want to miss out on this book. If you're into like werewolves, if you backed Sovereign Wolf, you're gonna freaking love this book. If you want to, the campaign's still amorphous right now. It's live, and I'm waiting for the next 3 books. I can't wait now. And now I want to just go in and there's I don't know if he still has a 0 issue, but it kind of goes into this main well, not the main character, but one of the main characters' origin. So yeah, if you want, check it out. I'll have a link in the description. This is it right here. War Party. You get the first 6 issues. You can get the Michael Golden cover. Yeah, see that book's awesome. I could totally see this being a movie one day, like I was saying. And yeah, that handbook, it really goes into a lot of detail about how the story is set up and whatnot. And if you guys are into like horror and period pieces, you might want to check out my book, Butch Cleaver. We actually have only 3 days left, and we're 76% funded. This book is about a brutal butcher that is killed and he's resurrected by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So he's basically trying to find his killer. You know, this book right here isn't really like 100% historically accurate, but there might be some different characters throughout folklore that come in. This one's more kind of like a dark fantasy, whereas compared to like War Party, that one's really on point with the historical accuracies. And Butch Cleaver is kind of dodgy with that, and that's just the way I set up the story. But you guys might like it. Yeah, this right here, I also got all these different tchotchkes that come with every physical backer. You get a MP3 death metal track, you get a Butch and Tor trading card, you get a bottle opener, a wanted poster. Preston has a Vado trading card. You also get a 6 a.m. sticker. You get this Opio Possum, the Bounty Hunter trading card. You're going to get a button with the Butch Cleaver symbol, Mothman trading card, the Voodoo Doll trading card, the main baddie in the book, and the bumper sticker. I thought that would be cool. You could slap one of those on there. So if you guys are into like Evil Dead and stuff like that, you might be into this. You know, Ash, he's very, very reminiscent. Butch is very inspired by Ash Williams and a lot of those badass characters like Dirty Harry and Jonah Hex. And we're going to dive into his origin right here. This book's action-packed, and it might have a little bit of heart into it. So he's not just looking for his killer. There's something else he's trying to solve in this mystery. So if you want, you can come check out Butch Cleaver 2. I'll have a link in the description. And I was at the beer store today. Look at this gorgeous art. And I came upon this Anderson Valley. I was almost about to say Ashworth Valley Hop Ottin IPA. You know, and I love their beers. And what's that right there? It's half deer, half beer. It's a beer. So I'll go ahead and check it out. Kind of reminded me of something you'd see maybe in the world of War Party. And yeah, it's I think it's like a 7. Yeah, it's a straight up 7%. Take a crack at it. You look at this awesome art. If you guys, again, if you're one of the first 100 Butch Cleaver backers, you're gonna get this metal bottle opener. I don't need it for this, but yeah, there's that. And I do got the first issue prints of Butch Cleaver 1 on the campaign, so you guys can pick those up too if you want. 72 pager. Go ahead and smell this up. Smells pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love Anderson Valley's beer. Definitely give that one 2 horns up. And I was about to say, I got a character in my book too. His name's Opie the Opossum. He actually wears a headdress too, and that's part of the lore of War Party. That's where these characters get their beast powers. You know, they have to wear the headdress of the said animal. This is the first book's bounty hunter. He's going after Butch, and that's Opie the old possum. And yeah, like I said, he's got a a possum skin cap, kind of like Davy Crockett, but he doesn't turn into a possum yet. So As always, folks, thanks for watching. If you guys want, if you want to smash that like, subscribe, come back, and maybe check out Butch Cleaver 2. We're going to be closing down the campaign on Tuesday night, so every backer counts. And thank you everybody that, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for supporting it. And if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't be able to follow this dream. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You have a great Labor Day weekend, and remember, be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. Thanks, guys.